Big round of applause for Roderick. I just met him for the first time last night, and what an awesome guy. We need some more magic tricks. But first, so nice to meet everybody here. This is my second event. My first one was in Playa del Carmen, and just the quality of the people that I met, I just can't. I'm one of those lifers now, so you're gonna be seeing lots of me. I'm also happy to help you with anything real estate related. Today, I had a really hard time actually deciding what I wanted to teach you because I've been doing this for a long, long time, and I have a lot of different things I love to teach. So I decided, I think one of the most pertinent things for nomads though, is how do you make money while you're traveling, while you're sleeping, while you're doing the things that you love, instead of having, I see a lot of you at the coffee shops and looking for Wi-Fi and all that, and that's awesome. But what if you didn't have to do that? What if the money was coming in on autopilot? So I know a lot of you are probably skeptical, and that's cool because I would have been too, but let's get into this. So the Dalai Lama, when asked what surprised him the most about humanity, he answered man, because he sacrifices his health in order to make money. Then he sacrifices money to recuperate his health. Then he's so anxious about the future that he doesn't enjoy the present. The result being that he does not live in the present or the future. He lives as if he's never going to die, and then dies having never really lived. Now, when I first heard this quote, it really resonated with me, because if 20 years ago, Nomad Base said, hey, Mike, could you come speak for us? There's not a chance that I could have come to speak because I was so busy chasing after the money, and I got really good at it, but I had nothing else. There was zero balance in my life. So I want to teach you some of the things that I've done along the way that have got me to where I'm at, and how you can do it too. So what if money was like oxygen? You know, right now I'm not on the stage thinking, I hope these people aren't breathing very much because there might not be enough to go around. We don't think about it. Yet it's the most important thing that we've got. So what if money was like that? It just flowed in. And by the way, that's what I believe money should be. It flows in, then you should put it back out, and it should flow back in. What if money was more like oxygen? What would you focus on? If you weren't chasing after the next big thing, the next investment, the next whatever, if you could just focus on what was important, I believe that most of us, if I had more time, I usually give exercises where you do a share and you talk about the things that you would do. We don't have time today, but most people in every audience I go to, no matter where in the world it is, they all have things that are much bigger than themselves. Very rarely does somebody say, oh, if I had unlimited money, I'd have the Ferrari and I'd have the big mansion. Most of the time, it's something much bigger. People want to give back, they want to make a difference. And so we're going to talk a lot about that today. That's really important. So this is my daughter, Haley, who's turning 27 next month. Now, when she was born, I literally did not know how I was going to take a week away from my business to spend with my then wife and my newborn daughter. I had no clue because my business relied entirely on me. I had to be there. I was a one-person show, and every day I took off, things were starting to fall apart at the seams. And so luckily, when these guys were born, these are my grandsons, that's Asher and Zephyr. Asher's on the right, he's just turned 6. And when he was born, I didn't have that issue. I have more business going on than ever. I have more, I've scaled tremendously, but now I protect my time. So we're gonna get into that. But why this is important is I can't get back all the hours that I wish I could have spent with my daughter when I was building my businesses. I did spend some time with her, but in retrospect, I would have loved to spend so much more time and gone to the soccer practices and just been home a lot more than I was. But at that time, with what I knew, I thought I had to just keep running around looking for money. That's how I was brought up, is that, Mike, my mother got divorced when I was 2. And my dad was pretty much a deadbeat dad, never sent any help for us, never really showed up in our lives. And my mother was insistent that I have 2 other brothers. She didn't want any of the boys to turn out to be like my dad. And so she always said, Mike, you're the guy, you gotta be the provider, you gotta work hard, and you gotta get out there and make sure there's always food on the table. And so I really took that to heart, and I believe that was great advice, and she gave me the best she could with what she knew. But I'm not teaching my grandkids to work smart, or not teaching them to work hard, I'm teaching them to work smarter. And that's what this is all about. It's how do you work smarter so you don't have to keep trading your time. So family time is very important. Hey, Mike Wolf here. Today I'm in a place called Bansko, which is in Bulgaria, Eastern Europe. And this is my first time here. I've been traveling around Europe for a couple of months now. And this is, I think, my 7th country so far, and many more to come. But it's all possible because of the passive income I've created through real estate. So if you want to learn how to do this too, Make sure you click the link below. We'll have a conversation to see if my Wolf Pack, which is my mentorship program, is right for you.